Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Rogue Tower. Or welcome back if you caught. Oh god, there's quadruple defense. March the Monsters in Splitsville. Okay. These have changed dramatically. I'm gonna go for single defense, seeing as we got some new towers to play around with, but then I might try a quad before we're done. We'll see how long we survive here. Let's see. My guess is the game needs an overall balance update. I mean, that's been Rogue Tower for its entire existence. Is that, like, it is buoyed very heavily by its incredibly interesting, map tile placement system. And held back a little bit by balance and some other choices. Alright, banditry. Because we don't need, Golden Forest. Like, honestly, I find the upgrade system in this game to be particularly uninteresting. You know, every upgrade is like, +1 damage to shields. Like, that's... It's okay, but it's not at all interesting in a way that makes me want to come back for more. And yeah, something about the spawn rates are kind of weird. Let's see, do we want to go for the crit chance? Kind of, but not overwhelmingly. We kind of want every one of these, but I think fire is the most immediately valuable. And, like, I really like the different towers. Those are cool. And the ways that you leverage them to be more interesting has so much potential. Okay. We want you to have most health, least shield. That should be good. But at this point, I'm not particularly interested in trying to, like, passively give feedback or anything. Because I think the developers, I think they're done with this game at this point. Like, I don't think they're planning on adding any more. So rather than trying to do any kind of feedback or anything of the sort, I'd just say, if somebody wants to make something similar to this, I have thoughts. Feel free to ask me. And maybe I'll do, like, a blog post write-up in it. But I don't know how much people would specifically care about this one game. I don't want to, like, hyper-focus on it either. I'd prefer to save feedback for developers that, like, are very much asking for it or interested. Let's see. Let's just keep going there. There's our first split. I'm just going to keep kind of putting these on the 2Z spots. And I'm just going to kind of preemptively plan around the idea of there being, a couple of enemies with shields already. Yeah, to some degree, if I can actually have one of these curve around, that could be really good. Let's see, 50% poison damage? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, and where are you rotating? Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Do we have any good 2 spots? The answer is no. I've got, like, some good 3s right here, but they feel like those would be good vampy spots. I'll just get one of these. Personal thank you. Found out about you after posted Rogue Genesia, probably. Enjoy the games you play. Become addicted to Bullet Heavens and Bullet Hell games. As well as a huge love for indie games. Thank you. Hey, no problem. I'm glad people enjoy that game as much as I do. I should go back to it and put some time in. Mana Siphon. Do we want Mana Siphons? Not overwhelmingly, no. Like, all of these are kind of really mediocre for me. I guess I'll go for the Mana Siphons, if only because they don't unlock anything new. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of pepper them with whatever. Yeah, autocorrect misspelled. Yup, I have that problem all the time. The one that's been messing with me is well versus wheel. You know, W-E-L-L versus, you know, we will, but the contraction of it. And for whatever reason, I'll be like, you know, what's a good example? Well, it's like, I went to go get water from the well, and Google's just like, do you mean wheel? Go get water from the wheel? I'm like, no. No, I don't. Stop. And it has not stopped, and I do not know how to tell it not to do that. Like, it really likes contractions, which is confusing because... Yeah, were versus we're, that's another one that gets me. Shell has similar problems. Okay, I'm just gonna get maybe a couple of these down. Yeah, the problem is, I'm softening them up really effectively. Yeah, so, well versus will? Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to phonetically pronounce these, especially with some dialect differences. Where the heck are my vampires? Stop giving me this junk! I guess I'll take the university. I mean, at least we got the poison. Like, at some point we're going to run into enemies with shields, and we're going to be ready for them. Or if we can get these things to actually set enemies on fire or bleed. That'll mess them up, too. So when does the next fest officially begin? They start on Monday. Or it starts next Monday. Oh, gosh. They got speed blitzed. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to keep expanding this one. I want this to loop around if I can. Yeah, I just want these to just kind of spread the love and the damage. There we go. Alright. I think we've got the status effects. We don't quite have the fire rate, but we'll be okay. The damage is genuinely good enough. Let's see. Bonus damage to shields. Trees now drop cards. Burning enemies take extra damage. Armor damage from attacks. Probably just going to go down the enchanted bolt line just because. Please turn inwards or something. I also would very much like the ballista range upgrade if that still exists. If it still exists. Because that makes them tremendously better. Even the crit upgrades. There's a lot of things that actually make ballistas pretty good. You almost could actually do a whole run with ballistas if you wanted to. I don't think it would even be that bad. Okay, so we got a lot of unfriendly boys. Let's see, do we want to upgrade this thing's armor a little bit more? Yeah, let's do it. Let's mess them up. I really miss those speed controls. Isn't that an achievement? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten it. But I also kind of don't care. I was going for the achievements really hard previously, but now I'm kind of ambivalent. There it is. Alright, and I have enough money. I have the cash. Alright, please tell me this is a +3. Perfect. Not the best spot for it, but whatever. Okay, I don't even know if priorities mean a dang thing to this one, or if it just hits everybody. Unlike the last one, this area is kind of awkwardly set up. Whatever. But at least this way I can have all of my ballistas shoot for specialty targets and have my vampires just go for pure raw health. And nothing more. I think that might even be the potential build in the future. Okay, right. Do we want to get some mana siphons down? Not that we're really in dire straits for it. Yeah, that actually does rip off a fair bit of health. I almost wonder if you should pair the vampires with the frost. But at that point, you might as well just go all in on the frost towers and just let them do the same thing. Let's see. Ballistas do more burn damage? Yeah, let's go for that. Let's see where this turns. Oh, there's Oogie. Can I get a vampire lair? Not quite. Oh, that's armor. Again. Let's just do that. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to just kind of burn Oogie down just with status effects and other things. Probably. There we go. And I'm going to have this one specifically try and shoot Oogie the most. I don't have that much money to make this one good, but at least it can specifically focus on him. Alright. How's his HP looking? It's good. We have a lot of status effects on him, but they don't actually burn down that fast. Enormous pile of mana cubes is extremely funny. Yeah, I think something about the recent patch really broke how this game handles, how this game handles generating certain structures, because we also have a enormous pile of trees and an enormous pile of houses. And the problem is they're never in, like, particularly useful locations either. Okay. It's close, but we're gonna get him. Okay. Vampires do damage to health? Yeah. Start with that. And banditry level 3. Yes. Let's see. Poison damage. There we go. Okay, so we got a decent amount of upgrades off of him, too. Let's see. So what do we do next? I'm just going to keep leveling this thing up so it just shreds anybody with health. Yeah, so what does the vampire tower do? It's like every 10 seconds, it does like a massive AoE to this whole area. It's okay. I like the idea of it, I think, more than I like the execution. Because once again, it's not really worth investing into quite a lot of these towers because they don't have special features. So you're almost actually just better having a bunch of really, really powerful ballistas all over the place, except for the fact that the ballistas get overwhelmed eventually. Yeah, we should probably get something to deal with shields. I mean, we do, right? Most armor. Most health. Most shield. It's you. The thing is, the poison shreds off their shields kind of fast. Kind of fast. Not fast enough, but fast enough. So I don't need to super worry about it. I really wish I knew how much HP each of these segments was. Is it like 100? Is it 200 HP? I don't know. I'm sure there was a mod at some point that would actually tell you these things. But that's okay. Alright, so vampires gain extra range? Yes. Slow but sure would be good. Cripes. What a long map. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna set up a couple of these so they're good. Let's see. Vampire layers gain extra range. Otherwise, there's mana bolts, which is really good. But I'm gonna make my vampire layers just have stupidly large range. And then I think we might want to get one more. It's a good 3 spot. Like right here-ish. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. Let's see. Because I could also just put it here. No, I'll put it here. Your entire goal is most shield. Not that I think that makes any any difference. Something like 100, and bosses have a different amount per segment. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna see where this one goes, because I really want something to turn and fill this in, but I think we're just not going to get that opportunity. Let's see. Double the range bonus elevation gives all ballistas. What? Alright. I think that's the new long range bonus, but I'm gonna go for jagged heads for the time being. We need that bleed damage. So I was gonna figure out, does this turn? Nope, goes the wrong way. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep boosting this thing's anti-shield properties. The other thing we desperately need is some mana siphons. Oh boy, my mana looks bad, because I have not invested any perks in that direction. How expensive is it to fire this thing? 24 per shot. Yeah, that'd do it. So we should probably look into getting the banks and some other things. Yeah, first stream I was able to catch. Happy to be here. Yeah, welcome on in. Did I already respond to that? I don't know, my brain is cooked. I'm too busy thinking about ranges and various towers. And food. I'm kind of hungry. I had a bunch of chili for lunch, but that was 7.5 hours ago. And I think Shell's kind of hanging out behind me as though I should probably move towards an ending. So this will be my last run of the night. Despite my grumpage with this game, it is also still one of those like really interesting ideas I love to play with. A lot of micromanagement and interesting strategies that you can potentially use. Okay. Extra bleed damage. Poison enemies take extra damage. Or vampire layers do extra damage to shields. I'm gonna go for the longbow upgrade. I don't know how good that specifically is gonna be. Okay, you're the anti-shield guy, yeah? Oh gosh, every level is just an extra point of mana used. Ouch. Still, being able to rip off large quantities of shields pretty quickly seems worth it. Seems worth it. Hey, do we have a named armor boy? Yeah, we do. He dying. He just burns a little fast. Nah, it didn't give anything cool. We still don't have the Golden Forest. Ooh, we might actually want to consider picking up that card at this point. The upgrade that makes it so they have a chance to give me an upgrade, another upgrade. Because if I could even just get 2 from that, it makes it worth it. Hey, do we want to get another vampire layer specifically for armor? Probably. But yeah, looking at this vampire forest I think would be very worthwhile. Plus it would let me get rid of a lot of these trees. Kind of around here, if that matters. That's a hard judgment call. Okay. Gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna do one more of these, but I don't really want to expand this too much because I don't want a boss going down it. Nor do I want to do too much defense. I just mostly, yeah, we'll do one more and then I think I'll stop. Watch it do a double split. That could be frustrating. We're good. I still wish you got, like, the choice between a couple of different tower tiles for this. That reminds me, there was actually a tower defense game that was kind of inspired by Rogue Tower that came out. It was, like, right before the Christmas sale. But it had some bugs. I should go back and double check it and see if it's any better. Because I know that one had... It felt like it was easier to get the cool pathways. The really cheesy, powerful ones. Let's see. Do we want to... Do we get another 3? Yeah, we do. Alright. Your entire thing is armor. Not that any of that matters. I don't think. There. That should shred some armor off stuff. No, it wasn't Isle of Arrows. It was like a really... unmarketed one, unfortunately. Okay, Golden Forest. Could go for Longbow. Creeping Cough is actually really good. I'm gonna grab Creeping Cough. Golden Forest we can wait on. I'm gonna get one more, and it's a split. Just my favorite. Exactly what I wanted. Because that effectively just doubled the amount of enemies coming out of this side, which is rough. But yeah, it was the one where your towers were orcs and goblins. Yeah, that's it. I knew we were due for a split, too. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I can't remember the name in the slightest. It was one of those where it was charming, but it was kind of unremarkable. Yeah, speaking of, I wonder how Orcs is doing. I know they did, like, some really weird thing that pissed off a lot of people. And that turned me off of potentially trying to play more. Oh, we should go for the crit chance, actually, at this point. Yeah, there's a video on the game. The weird thing. It was some kind of, like, weird fatigue. Yeah, I don't... Unfortunately, I do not remember off the top of my head. Yes, turn more, turn back. Just go right in here, and then end. Or here. I just want more excuses to fill this entire area with extremely aggro vampire layers. It still seems almost more practical for me to just repeatedly level this thing up. To the point where it just shreds all armor forever. Maybe. Hey, thank you, Serenius, for the Prime sub. Or, yeah, it is Serenius. And Verisok for the 51-month resub. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably keep leveling this one. Let's see. Planning on playing Dark and Darker during the next fest. That one's PvP, yeah? If I remember right, it's supposed to be very much a, Tarkov kind of game. Yeah, PvPvE. I really cannot understate how hard it is for me to get into PvP games. Like, I like the idea of playing against other people, but because I'm such a generalist, there's almost no hope for me to ever even compete with people. The game was called Ravage Road. Thank you. But, like, I'll never be able to put in more than a couple hours into any game per week, tops. And so it almost becomes not worth it for me to even try. Oh, turn. Dang it. Like, I've been slightly tapped to do some promo stuff for Wayfinder, the new game by Airship Syndicate, and Digital Extremes is publishing it. And it's like, it's a really neat game, and I'm looking forward to playing it, but they've been doing these closed beta weekends, and, like, I maybe pop on for an hour before I have to get off and do other things. Oh, or just want to do other things, because inherently any game that is, like, competitive or multiplayer in any way, shape, or form really wants you there for, like, hours. Let's see. Flame Tower Fortification, slow but sure. I guess I'm just gonna go for the extra poison damage. And, like, I don't know if it's just that I'm at the point in life where I actively resent games that specifically try to keep me playing longer. So even this right now, I'm getting kind of uncomfortable just because it's just a little too slow and I wish it was faster. But that, like, the Skinner box is a tangible thing that I can feel when I play these games. And it's not a good feeling. Because, I don't know, like, how would I describe it? I spent a substantial amount of my high school... Advanced Ballistics would be pretty good. But I'm gonna go for the hunting grounds. We want that range. That glorious range. There we go. I spent a significant part of my high school years playing World of Warcraft, which I don't necessarily regret, because, like, it was fun. And I rather enjoyed the game on, like, a conceptual and a social level. But there's, like, a lot of games from the 90s and 2000s that I straight up just never played. Because I was too busy, like, only playing an MMO. And, you know, now that I think about it, like, I totally could have just been burning through a lot of really good games. Over the course of, you know, my younger years, rather than just putting all of my time into that one singular thing. Oh, Mana Siphon actually works if you're one down? Really? Here, let's try this. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, so the one thing is we are going to need even more armor damage on that one. I was one up. Oh, I see. When the cubes are one lower. I see. That's what you meant. I legitimately do not know if I have any cubes that even... Here. Oop. Oh, this is tough. Crits deal 10% of the target's current poison as extra poison damage. It's tempting, we just don't have a whole lot. I'm actually gonna grab Golden Forest at this point. What is the percent chance? 25%. Okay, put that there. Nope, still doesn't work. Okay. I'm just gonna keep making this, like, stupidly long. I don't know what to do here. Like, I could make it... I might have to make it longer, if only... because I don't have a choice. And yes, I know there's a speed control mod for this game. Okay, let's see if we can hit God King a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if the speed control mod still works, because this just got an update recently. Oh, that's messing him up. Right, because we have the slowdown from poison. Yeah, so if I can give these things poison damage as well, oh, they're going to do some gnarly stuff. Okay, let's do that. As long as it's not a gacha game, I'm okay with the Skinner box. I mean, the main thing is just my time is my most valuable resource by, like, an absurd degree. And that it is very difficult for me to, that sucks. I guess I'll grab that. It's very difficult for me to, enjoy most games that are not, that don't respect that in some way, shape, or form. So, like, I've been playing Final Fantasy VIII recently, and I'm actually rather enjoying it. I think it's kind of neat. Alright, double the chance. What's it up to? 50%. I'll have to see if that goes higher. It might not. There we go. Alright, we're good. Increase max bleed, burn, and poison damage by an amount. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna go for Feast, just for that extra status effect. And then I think I'm going to have to extend this a little bit. Maybe. The concept behind a Skinner box, do a thing, get reward, is how motivation just works. Using it isn't bad, as long as it isn't abused. Problem is a lot of games are abusing it. Yep. Did I, like, mess with the lighting here? I think I did, somehow. Oh, well. I'm not going to think about it. Oh, actually, yeah, the light is just moving. Huh. Is that new, or am I just... I don't know. Yeah, the question is, do we want to get some Frosties up in here? I will. I just don't think it's that good. It's like a 50%. I don't think it actually does anything other than... well, I don't think there's a way for me to scale the slow. So it might actually just be more practical for me to... just put a bunch of these all over the place. Oh, the only immediate problem is that is going to burn my mana. All of that and all the vampire bits. Okay, extra damage to armor. I want him to do extra damage to poison. Or not poison. Extra damage to shields. I'm gonna grab Fire and Flames. I think that's how you get the crit. See where that goes at the very least. And yes, I know you can hold shift. It kicked me out of it when it was giving me the options. Let's see, is that all of them? Not quite. There we go. Yeah, my mana regen is high, but it's still not quite high enough. Okay, looks like I can get maybe one more right there. Yeah, because these won't work. Yeah, so after this, I'm going to have to invest in mana banks and some other things. It's not too bad. I think we're fine. Okay, you're level 11. Did I... What you invested for? Okay, this one is armor. I'm just going to set it to most armor so it's a little bit more obvious. Mostly for my benefit. Well, we're holding. Yeah, the nice part about the vampires is while they fire really slowly, if you can get them to hit like a truck, which isn't too bad, especially if you start messing with crits. They just hit everybody. Ooh, upgrades? Upgrades. Well, I don't want a new tower type, so I guess I'm stuck. So, no, it keeps going. So I'll have to see if there's a third level of Golden Forest that I can get. Because if I can get it so that each of these is near 100%, we're going to be absurdly good. I'm going to go for the university benefits. Let's see, where do you go? Well, speaking of universities, not enough gold, of course. Yeah, vampire towers have insane range. It is impressive. Yeah, so you can really hold quite an area with a couple of high-level vampire towers. Man, especially if I can get them to do poison damage. Because they'll actually be just better than frost towers by that point. One hand, I understand why elevation matters. On the other hand, it's weird how you can have resources on different elevations, no apparent way to raise the elevation of your resource miners. Yup. You were describing my general feelings about Rogue Tower, where it's like, every single aspect of it, it makes sense, but also why? And I realize it's kind of like, by being that inconvenient, it's actually almost more compelling, because you have to work around the jank. Oh god. Panning the camera is, like, not good. It's very jittery for some reason. Okay, so what do we even need to worry about? The answer is... Like magic and some other stuff. Well, we want as many of these as possible. Okay, that'll have to do. So I could go for sorcery, but that's not going to get me too much. Bleed them dry, more bleeding on the crossbows. That's kind of tempting, but I'm just going to go for the extra bleed damage. Because my vampire towers actually do bleed at this point. Oh, this is kind of nice. Loon's TD6 has become such a cash grab. Their latest hero tower is a shopkeeper. Wait, is there a new balloons? I thought it was TD5? Wait, wheels? Oh, those are new. And I guess they should have gone for sorcery. Oh well. Let's see. Crits deal 10% of the target's current burn as extra burn damage. Yes. TD6 has been out for a year plus. Oh, is it 6 that I played? I don't know. I thought it was TD5, but I've lost all sense of a lot of things. I think we could use armor more than anything else. Oh, I see. I got that up to... we'll see what happens. Okay. Yes, it was 6 that I was playing. Sorry, I keep waiting for them to come out with a new one, and I'd be kind of upset with myself if I missed it. Hopefully there's another Golden Forest upgrade at some point. Please die. I don't have many, like, health damage vampires hanging back here. Okay, do we get Expunge? Probably. Go for that. Yeah, because we still have a decent crit chance. Wow. Holy shit, that one dude is just going. I'm working on it, Shell. It's hard. They even have Zoom Zoom next to them. That's funny. I'm still a little buggered that it's that word. Okay. Luckily, kind of the Vampire Death Brigade here just does shred them slowly. Yeah, it does. Not quite as fast as I'd like it to. But at least they're kind of melting. Is there anything else? Oh, you can see CC is the crit chance. 10% bonus. Watch the universities give me nothing. So what do trees do? Technically nothing yet. They currently have a 60% chance of giving me an upgrade when I chop them down. Which is good, but if I can get that up to a 90% or a 100%, I'm going for it. Let's see. Okay. Research breakthrough is nice, but we want supernatural smell for reasons. Ooh. That's interesting. Its placement is kind of poor. Like, it's better for me to put them here. But that has some interesting potential all the same. But then even beyond that, it's probably more worthwhile for me to just invest super dang hard into invest super dang hard into like 1 or 2 vampire towers and not even think about building more. Shell is just menacing me as she stirs her noodles. Because this has got on too long. I think we're almost done. I don't remember it going too far. Oh, is that the next Oogie? Qwerty. That's kind of cute. And is getting shredded. Level 45, no? Oh, gosh. Yeah, 45 is the last wave. Can I, like, pause this game? I think I can. Knight level 2, some extra mana. I think I'm gonna go for sorcery. A lot of these would be great, but we are kind of hard capped on mana here, and that's gonna only get worse. I should not have done another run of this. I forgot how long it was without the speed mod. Who's this guy? This guy's just health. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just get killed off and then I won't have to think about it one way or another. So what do vampire layers do? Extremely wide range, extremely slow AoE that hits the whole area. It's really good for taking out large quantities of weak enemies. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, P is for pause, but escape also works. Gosh, yeah. When some of these fire, it just straight up just eats all of my mana. But I do not see another siphon cube that I can siphon. What are we at? 64% chance. Hopefully there's another level of Golden Forest. Otherwise, once it hits, I don't know, 75%, we just go on a tree chopping spree. Alt F4 also pauses. Well, I mean, Alt F4 gets me to dinner faster. That's for sure. Shell is just making really ominous comments to the side. If I'm not fast enough, there won't be a dinner. Like, ooh. Ooh. There's some spice in that pasta. Okay, nope, that ain't gonna work. Let's just invest hard into shield damage. Or armor damage. Mana bolts would also get me to dinner faster. It's true. I would lose really fast. This is shockingly good, though. Like, in terms of effectiveness. In terms of effectiveness. There we go. Pasta, I would have closed the game for pasta. Yeah. Oh, she made soba. God. It's just... I suffer for my craft or something. Here. I think I'm actually gonna... I have some extra vampire layers over here, yeah? That one's just health and armor. I don't know if I've invested in it, or if it's just kind of happening that way. I don't quite know what I want to invest my damage towards, more than anything else. Okay, is this boss going to drop a chest? R2 destroy you. I always like the unit names. Oogie was cute, but I'm glad that we have even more. Okay, vampires do bleed. Mana bank. I think we have to go for the mana bank, otherwise I'm in trouble. Alright. Anything else to really do at the moment? Not over much. I mean, the one option is we could just get a bunch of vamps, like, up here, maybe. Do these things still gain EXP? Glacially. I like the idea of the EXP system, but it is really meaningless. 9 times out of 10. Oops, that's university. Get out of here. Okay. Just fill that out. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of mines down there. Not that we ended up needing them on this end. Well, if we see the upgrade that makes enemies worth more but faster, maybe I'll pick that. Just start self-sabotaging, like, not actively trying to lose, but making riskier decisions to lose faster. Okay, next level Ignite, Flamethrower Universities gain the bonus. Just go for the next level of Ignition. Snag that, ooh. Odd. Actually not bad split. I'm gonna keep going for the armor damage. That seems to be the biggest limitation. Shields come off pretty fast, but the armor not so much so. I didn't have this problem back when I was at my previous house, because the kitchen was below my office, but now the kitchen is adjacent to my office. So I could smell the food being cooked, and my office is also our dining room, because it's just a big, giant living room. It is Fortress. 10 more waves. We've got this. Let's see, I should probably get some more mana banks. I should put them here. She cackling like a witch over them. No, she's already finished eating. That's the dire part. Is that food has been consumed. One of us is full. The other not so full. My noodles will get flaccid and cold, she says. Yep. Yep. I mean, who knows? Maybe Robo Oogie's just gonna walk it and kill me. He has a lot of armor. Yeah, he might actually just kill me and I won't be able to do too much to him. Were you the most armor? There we go. Like, I do a lot of burn damage. My crit chance. I mean, it should be there. Oh no, he's going down. The missiles could be a problem. You're still on armor. No, he might make it through. Because yeah, this is the one specific enemy that I would have problems with the vampires, because they just don't do that much damage. But I think we're gonna kill him. But that's a lot of missiles. Oh no. How the hell? Oh. Alright. Yup. You can do it, Oogie. Oogie, no. It's fine. If I put the... Oh, it's only a +4. Ouch. I was hoping these would be like a +5. Alas. Do we get another one of these, or do we just go back and actually start investing more into this sucker just so it does a ton of damage? There we go. Okay, well, looks like my mana issues aren't too bad. Oh, how are my trees doing? 72%. Do we just say screw it and chop the trees? I think so. I think at this point, chop 1, get treasure. Expunge level 2. Chop 2, chop 3, chop 4, 5, 6, Okay. Sanguinate, absolutely. University bonus. Even more poison damage from vampire layers. Let's see. Let's look at frostbite. I do not want any new tower types. The extra crit should be pretty good. Attacks against bleeding enemies have a higher chance of critting. Towers gain an additional 5% chance to crit. Oh, right. I should probably do this. Let's see. I don't know, this one? Let's go pop these open. Yeah, so it's a 2% chance per wave. Which is pretty good, actually. Mana bank, store extra mana. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. Frost keeps 25% bleed damage. Now let's just go next level of scholarships. Nothing. Holy smoke. Wait, no, it wasn't nothing. It's just hiding. Let's see. Vampire layers do bonus damage to armor. Yeah. I mean, ideally, we want to set as many things on fire as I possibly can. Bonus damage to shields. And I think that's every tree on the map. Nope, there's one more. You are the chosen one. 2%. Is that every tree? I think we've killed every tree. Deal with it, Lorax. That was a pretty good 74%. Who's left? Just these schmucks. Okay. Damage is pretty good. All of those extra armor and shield multipliers are kind of carrying pretty hard. Let's see. Vampire layers do 25% burn damage. Status effects for everybody. Hooray! Oh, there are some trees left? Okay. I am bleed. Are there? Oh yeah, there's one. And there's a tree and a treasure chest. You're correct. Probably from Robo Oogie or something else. Bonus damage to shields. And towers gain... All towers gain plus damage to shields. Cool. Okay. Any more? Far right tree. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, do we got any other good spots? There we go. At this point, I have so much money because of those trees that I can kind of just afford to get vampire towers everywhere and then upgrade them a reasonable amount. It doesn't need to be too much. They're still expensive, don't get me wrong. Let's see. Freeze enemy solid, triple longbow elevation. Let's just go for that. You know what, actually? What if I just had, like, a silly amount of vampire layers with the rest of my money? Let's just do that. I guess this could get kind of expensive mana-wise. So we might want to consider some more mana banks. Okay. 116 mana per second. That should be pretty good. Nah, these things don't level that fast. Okay, let's just get them up to kind of an even amount. Base damage on 20 for each of them. Just to really spread those status effects. There we go. They're pretty messed up by this point. Wander's Dracula now. Yeah. I want to remove your blood from your body. I don't know if I want to drink it. I'd be very, very sloshy with this quantity. That's some damage, though. Yeah, we just needed the vampire layers to actually do status effects, and then all of a sudden everything gets wild. Please turn. Damn it. I mean, it's fine. Is his range still ridiculous? There we go. Yeah, normally it'd be getting overwhelmed just because I don't have enough foes, or I just don't have enough power to deal with all the foes on the map. But like, I think this thing I designed for armor, and it's just, or no, I don't know what I had specifically built that one around. One of these was for armor. This one is cripes. That's pretty good. I still have some money. I guess I really could have actually just gone all in on one tower. That would have been funny. Alright, 5 waves left. Let's see. Vampire layers, 15% crit chance. That should be good. Oh, good. We're starting to get terminuses. You're just on health damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna level some of these up just to their absolute maximum extreme. Just for beak damage. Yeah, especially with that crit chance, we should be able to just do goof tons of damage. And get a lot of money while we're at it. Okay. Is there anything else we're gonna do? Nah. Shame I couldn't pull this off with a quad, but I mean, I didn't really expect I was gonna pull it off. More bleed damage. And seeing all that damage from one tower hitting is beautiful. Yeah. Because they really do just delete everything in the immediate area. Though they seem to have kind of this interesting pattern. Like they all fire kind of in a line. But that's probably just random. Next level of that. Come and die faster. I must feed. Let's see. Do we do more? No. I guess I'll get a vampire layer over here. Just to kind of soften this side up tremendously. There we go. Level 25, that should be pretty good. And it does, in fact, soften them. Funny game demo story. I tried out the demo for Lumentail, another upcoming Pokemon clone. It took 50 minutes between starting the game and getting to choose your starter. Wait, do they just have like a ridiculous amount of story packed in there? Or is it just like not good? Because like I legitimately wanted to try that demo, but now I'm not sure. Because, like, no... It's all splash screens. At least with that, it would be kind of a funny joke after a little while. Like, I'd obviously just pan it, but at least you could kind of goof. Honestly, every game just needs the Nexamon start. Which is just, like, immediately like... Oh, by the way, it's time to die, sucker. And here's your starter. And it's like, what? That game threw me for so many loops. Why are more games not like it? And Nexamon was great. It was fantastic. I hope they make another one. I got access to the first, but I just felt eh. And so I'd rather them actually make a sequel rather than a port. Longbow 3. Every round, vampire layers have a chance to heal the main tower. Oh, that's kind of nice. I mean, too late now. So, it was 50% alternative gameplay involving exploration and 50% lore dumping cutscenes. Game has 2 playable characters and one of them had a Pokemon phobia. So we had a stealth section about avoiding monsters. Oh. Huh. I could see that working, but I mean if the core gameplay is just a Pokemon clone, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Still searching for an upgrade to arm the main tower. That'd be cool. I should actually load up that other tower defense called literally Tower, T-A-U-R, where the main tower is your gun. I just thought it was abandonware, and so I stopped paying attention to it, and then apparently it's gotten updates. Where's the boss? Did he just die? Oh no, he's not here yet. I was like, okay. Where he be? Go for that. Alright. Where's the last portal? Ah, here it is. Invader Oogie. Well, let's just make it so we do a ton of shield damage here. There goes all my money. Shred him. Shred them. Wow, that was... I mean, it's a lot. Just not enough. I don't know. Invader Oogie could kill me. It is a possibility. Not a high one, but it is a possibility considering. Never seem to be using your mana fast enough. Yeah. I see. We're not stacking up enough poison at the moment, because we're not hitting him with enough. That's fine. Once again, I root for Oogie. I do not. Whether Oogie lives or dies. Actually, if he lives, this takes longer. Oh, he's got both little UFOs and missiles. I see. The UFOs are the start. Wait. Did he also send out little tanks that fight? Oh my god, this guy is just pooping units that poop out more units. Or at least his minions just disappeared there. Yeah, he's getting into the more dangerous territories, so this should be a lot easier. Come on. Die faster, you lug thing. I require food. But yeah, nice part about the vampire setup is you literally cannot overload my defenses. You can tank them though. That is the one danger, but I think we're fine. Yeah, he's getting burnt. And he's done. Endless mode. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.